Republican infighting is one of my favorite sports. There's nothing I love watching more than the right self-implode, and we've got a great case of that today with Marjorie Taylor Greene, along with other top Republicans growing increasingly frustrated with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and threatening him more and more openly and publicly about having him removed, or McCarthy'd if you will. So I have a clip of Marjorie to look at. And you could say that she definitely isn't happy.
If he passes that Senate border deal or so-called border deal, it's really an amnesty deal where Democrats are going to bring in millions and millions of illegals and turn them into Democrat voters. That's their plan, is to replace Americans with millions and millions of illegal aliens.
Okay, real quick, this is just great replacement. She's just touting it without saying it, which is just a racist conspiracy with absolutely no backing. Illegal immigrants can't even vote, and even legal immigrants cannot vote for years, as just being a legal immigrant is not enough to vote. You have to be a U.S. citizen, which could take a couple years. Best case scenario with our broken immigration and citizenship system. We've also covered at length how immigrants stimulate the economy, which is why immigration measures are backed by Democrats, not to, secure votes 3 years down the line.
The Republican Speaker of the House and any Republican, or really anyone elected to serve in the United States Congress, should be supporting, protecting America's national security interests, and they would never vote for that deal. And that's why I told Speaker Johnson, if he made that deal in exchange for $60 billion for Ukraine, I would vacate the chair, and I still stand by those words.
Vacating the chair being the motion to remove the speaker, and under McCarthy, he passed a bill that allowed a single person to begin this process. Ironically, doing so to gain concessions for the votes needed to become the speaker, only to be ousted by that exact same measure. So any one person can bring it, whether it be Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, or even a Democrat. And in theory, a small group of Republicans could then work with Democrats to remove a speaker who they don't like, and that would then start the same hectic process that just saw Mike Johnson elected out of nowhere in the first place. And of course, Republicans care more about focusing on that than maybe, passing the $14 million or $1 billion for the border that Biden has signed off on, or actually addressing any of the problems they try to create an outrage over, writing bills, passing legislation. No. Let's just, focus on our speaker, who we've already removed once. Let's remove another one. This is why this is one of the least productive Congresses we've ever had. Largely because of Republicans in the House, when Democrats and Republicans in the Senate are at least working on good faith together to try to get things like budget proposals and to keep the government open and things like that. You have Republicans in the House who are just like, no, we just want you to walk away from this bill, and if you don't, you're out of here. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video, because the only way we become a society is together.